Hi, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Sharon Review. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. Welcome in, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? All right, dear. Welcome in, Goddess. Good morning, dear Arrow. Well, I, Belinda. Welcome in, I, Eklund. How are you guys doing? I, Sabrina. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness. So let the fun begins, right? So Shayla is calling Anthony here. Let's play
Kai's rent because Kai lives over here. Just because I haven't put the financial burden on you, Anthony, and I've given you a break, now I need your help.
So tell me, she is calling her baby daddy to pay her rent. Is this the way you talk to somebody? She has no business, no respect for this man. Instead, she says to him, says, if you're gonna call him, don't be entitled. He doesn't have to pay your rent. You have a man, and your man was paying your rent. He was taking care of you. Anthony looks like he wasn't paying her anything. He's only giving her money for Kai and giving, it looks like that's what he was doing. But come on now. This is why, this skit is teaching these young, the learning lesson in this part is, although you're with a person and you're getting financial aids from them and you're using up your body as God to Shayla, because that is quote unquote what Shayla would say, she should have put something aside for rainy day. You know what I mean? But she didn't do that. She did not do that. So now, why is this Anthony responsibility to take up to pay a rent for her? Now she's saying he needs to pay the rent because why? It's he's paying the rent for Kai. It's not for enough for Kai. This is Kai. You need to do that. But you know what? Anthony deserved this. If he had put himself on child support, the court would tell him, says, well, you need to do this. It's not every man gonna be like Wayne. Wayne give his ladies when he done with somebody, he gives them what? 6 months. Iman's done with her. He is done with her. Right? So now she's scratching out and she thinks this little dum dum here deserves to pay her bills. So I don't feel sorry for Anthony one bit. Amber told him, put yourself on child support. Did he listen? No, he did not listen. Did Wayne tell him? Did he listen? No. Wayne says, take care of Shayla. So I guess he has to go take care of Shayla. But guess what's gonna happen to his woman now? Shayla gonna come in between him and who? Denisha. Because you saw Denisha get off of that bed and she says, oh, I'm gonna go look after the boys. She is not having this nonsense, period. No, she's not doing that. So let's
Oh, I need the rent money. So are you going to Zelle it to me or are you going to give it to me in cash? Like, how would you like to do it?
Uh, Shayla, we'll talk about this later.
okay. So you see, he's looking at Denisha. Denisha face said it all, guys. Her face said it all. She doesn't like it one bit. But what Denisha have to realize, that is Kai's mother. She needs the rent to pay unless he's going to tell Shayla, says, you know what? You can't afford to pay your rent. Move back home to your mom's house. Or he can go to court, put himself on child support. Because Denisha is not the one to play with. Amber used to make it sly and let him do what he wants to do. Because when Amber took back Anthony, Amber asked him, are you paying Shayla's bill? He says, yes. NPR car note, NPR rent, NPR everything. And Amber and it was upsetting to her. What did she say? She just let it be. You have to nip these things in the bud. Same thing happening to Larry and Bethany, if you really look at the situation. If you look at the situation, Larry caters to sharks. Does the wife like it? No. But because the wife doesn't like it, and she's racist, you see that it is what it is. Nobody respect the wife. So, with with Denisha, I do not think Denisha is going to take lightly to this because she will definitely be checking Anthony. Anthony looks uncomfortable on that skit that we look at. He wish he never put the phone on speaker, but speakerphone so Denisha could hear her business. Good morning, dear Terry, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning, chat family. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
I'm good. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. It's very interesting. Yeah, but today, we'll see what the roles played today. But they're teaching ladies some lessons in that skit with Shayla, that you don't depend on a man to take care of you. You get your own. You learn your own, because she was solely dependent on Iman. And look what happened. She falls flat on her butt. And now you're going to bully other people to get what you want.
Eggs, and that's not good.
And that's unacceptable. And remember, I told you, Sharon, that Denisha is going to teach Anthony how to set boundaries. And
Exactly.
this is the start of it. Because you know why? It's going to force him to do it, that he don't lose Denisha.
Mm-hmm.
She found out that the yes ma'am didn't work. Because you notice Iman has not been to the house since he broke up with her.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Well,
know
it
he's
her, no need
dead
to see her.
serious.
In cut it off. That's it. He ripped that band-aid off and said, "That's it. I'm done."
Yeah, he done clocked the cook. He said that door is shut, that door is done. But let me tell you, this morning when he Anthony said, Shayla, I got you. Oh boy, I wanted to snatch him up, Sharon. I wanted to snatch him. I wanted to snatch him, but
Did you saw the look on Delicia's face when he said that?
yeah, and I hope,
He was so
even
angry. She
though
walk
I'm
up.
not, even though I'm not in their relationship for their relationship, but I hope she applied that pressure to his neck, that he just don't do it, because I'm not going to join in fully with everybody, but I'm gonna say he's a little punk, for having this girl have him as a yo-yo. He's a punk. Oh my God, I
And she
can't.
wasn't, Terry, and she wasn't even asking him nicely. Says, Anthony, can you help me? I'm in a bind right now. My rent is due. Can you help me pay it this month until I start working? Just help me for a few months until I start getting paid from the podcast. You have to humble yourself. You can't come and
She's
demand to
that's
pay
the
your
you
rent.
see, and you see me tell you, say she come with the Jezebel spirit, the
Yes.
manipulating spirit. Me tell you about
When
her,
are we going to do that
and
segment on
that's
the Jezebel spirit?
her special. She's a manipulative, conniving. That's her spirit. If it's not my way, it's no way at all.
It's the highway. That girl
So
is something else, I tell you
I'm
guys.
telling you, it boiled me up today. I say that's why everybody on FB just busting your butt because of these stupid things you say. I
But
don't know.
let me touch on this though. Denisha is not his wife. Number one, he's taking care of her kid. Anthony has to make sure that his son has a roof over the head. So I understand to help her this time until she get paid from the podcast, right? But she didn't have to demand that. She could have just gone to her dad or to her mom or her dad and said, look here, I'm in a bind. I need help? But this girl don't know anything about respect. She don't know anything about dignity. She doesn't care about nobody else but herself. You're not going to call the man and demand the man, I need you to pay. You're lucky that you were getting a break. You're lucky. You should be thankful and grateful that I give you some grace for you not to be paying the bills all this time. But now you got to pay it because I said so. No, 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 Shayla, it doesn't work like that. Shayla, it does not work like that. Because When you're getting money like this, right, Terian, from a man, he's putting you up. Whatever he gives you, always put some money aside. So when stuff like this happens, you don't spaz out, you're not freaking out, you're not doing anything that you're not gonna be out of character. Tamira says, okay, didn't you save something, Shayla? She says, no, I do what any other girl does. That girl is unbelievable, Terian. I am shocked. All this time I thought Shayla was actually saving. Liz told her, you should be saving. Make sure you put something aside. You remember when Anthony gave her that the black card to go shop, get ourselves redone up? Would I make sure we get some cash off of that and put that aside? Whatever it gives me a month time, I don't spend ridiculously because I have a baby to look after. What if something happened? This is what the lesson in this skit here is teaching us as ladies, as young ladies, as men. No matter who it is, your sugar mama, your sugar daddy, whoever you're there with, wife, husband, you have to make sure you have a separate account. Even if you have to put the extras underneath the mattress, underneath the floorboard, underneath the dresser, wherever you have to put it, you put it. So when you're in time of need like this, you don't freak out. You know you're good. And you have to have your self-respect and dignity. Why is she calling Iman? You break up. It's not every man out there is like Wayne. It's not everybody out there will give you 6 months after then dump you or break up with you. Right, Terian?
Yeah, that's true. But that's how you see the one track mind she has. The one track mind that Shayla has is that I have a rich man. I have a
Mm-hmm.
rich NBA player. But in the midst of it, she did not make preparation for herself or her son. Because
Mm-hmm.
when Tamara asked her, what did she do with the money? She said, what a normal woman would do is spend it. No, baby, a normal woman will put some aside for days like these. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and for you to say, oh, you can do whatever you want to do, because the time you sitting out there spending money on splinter and alcohol and drinking this and having a good time, you didn't think hard times will come. You think it's gonna be all the time Iman is gonna be there. No, anything could have happened to Iman. Him just not leaving you, and you just don't, you just stand flat footed. Now you bouncing from pillow to post. Now Tamara is putting in that, oh, she will have to help you. She will help you to pay the rent next month. Come on. You a mother. Make that provision for your child. You are going to demand Anthony now, the father, to pay the rent because that's where he lived. But if I was Anthony, I would remind her of her very words. I have leveled up. I got a better man than you, so I don't need you. He needs to remind her of those words. The entitlement that she feels she has because she has Kai, it's crazy. How can you not make preparation? And this is the source came from her mother. This
Mm-hmm.
is what her mother has taught her. And because it has been taught by the mother, she's living out what she hears. That's why you got to train up a child right.
Exactly. You
Train them
have
up
to.
right.
You
Train
have
them not
to.
to depend on no mother.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
It's crazy.
Of course, it's crazy. I'm going to read some comments from the chat family and just a bit there. All right, so let me just come back over here. So Tina says here, Anthony gave Shayla the power of entitlement. This is why I don't feel sorry for Anthony or Shayla because through laying on her back was going to take her far and it didn't. Exactly, it did not. And then Nancy says Anthony will pay all her bills. And I dear welcome him do that.
That's the part that
And
I'm afraid of,
eviction.
Nancy. All right, good morning. Besties, that's the part that I'm afraid of, Sharon, that he's going to simp up and pay the bills and not put her accountable for the things that she does.
Well,
She
in
should have
a
asked
fair
him and not
assumption,
demand him. That's the point, the problem I have. You're going to pay because I put you off for a period of time. No, baby girl, no. Oh, he got me boiling when he said, I got you.
well,
That boy.
I understand. Well, the baby has to live somewhere, right? So for this month, I would say to her, say, Shayla, you're not gonna demand me to pay the rent for you, but I can help you until the podcast starts. That's what he can say. Am I wrong to say that, chat family? Put it in the chat. Just let me take 10 comments and then we'll jump back in the conversation. So, welcome in. Welcome to Sharon, chat family. Duda says, an eviction notice can make you real humble. That is so true. That is so true. And Tina, here, I think I read that already. Let me just come back up because I came all the way down because I didn't want to um, miss anything. Good morning, dear Era. Era says Anthony should better not pay the rent or money. Okay. And Goddess says, please check in and hit the like button. Thanks, guys. We have 37 watching and we have 20 likes. Please hit the like button. It's that will help me get into the algorithm, please. And thank you very much. We all appreciate you for hitting the like button. It looks like that you just click on it. If you're on your phone, you just tap the face of the phone and then the screen comes up. You just touch the like button. All right. And then let me see what else. Belinda says, really, I don't think Anthony don't have to pay her bills for her, and Anthony already paid for Kai. All right. But let me ask you something now. Terry. He's giving her $10,000 for Kai. Right? So how much is her more our rent? Can't she pay the man tell her to pay the bills up till for a year? Didn't he give her 50,000 and that should cover it for a year, right? So what expense she needs to pay? No, she says her rent need to pay. What did she do with all that money?
She said what a normal woman would do is spend it.
And what? The
She,
sprinter van and dress up
the,
in and buy all those
listen,
clothes and dress up in
she,
the house.
she was living the life, traveling here, there, and everywhere. So
I don't say she go. Oh yeah, so she got to New York or Miami or whatever, and them have to buy. Oh, she living the high life like she's rich. Okay, okay, she better go do me OnlyFans now. Oh my goodness, I can't believe Shayla. Shayla surprised me. And all this time, guy, I was saying Shayla is saving that money that Iman giving her and that Anthony gave her. She tell Anthony that she needs 4,000 for Kai to go to daycare. We haven't seen Kai going to school. We don't hear anything about that. Kai's at Anthony. If Kai's not at Anthony, he's by her sometimes or by her sister or by her mom. So what is that $4,000 extra that she asked for? What did she do with that money? Oh boy, I tell you. Boy, this is a lesson for us all as ladies should learn. It says you have to put money aside for rainy day. And a lot of people love to say, but you're hiding money. This is what we're talking about. When Amber says she put up money for rainy day, this is what we're talking about. You have to put money up for rainy day. And a lot of people don't know. So the American, if you guys don't know, but we the Caribbean know what that means, right? So Canadian and Americans, it means when you're with somebody and they're paying your bills and they're giving you, they're providing for you, put some of that money aside for a situation like this. When the person dump you, because I know everybody gonna be in your life forever, always put something aside just in case. And furthermore, she has a child to think of. You can't be spending like you don't have a kid. You don't have no responsibility. You can't do that. So her mother taught her it's good to be a married man side piece. It's good to be with a man, but don't save your money. That is just ridiculous. This is why you need to go to school, get your education, get your job, have your own money, make your own money. Nobody can show anything in your face or they can dump you and then everything cut off. Kudos to Shayla. It couldn't have happened to a better person. It couldn't. What goes around must comes around. And this is a good lesson for Aunt Shayla to learn. Very good lesson. Goddess says, Denisha will set Anthony straight with the boundaries of Shayla for him to just co-parent. Well said there. Eklund says, I happy Friday to all. Is Shayla crashing out Friday? Yes, darling. It is her crashing out Friday. Terry, let me know if a new skit drop.
Say that
And
again.
let me know if a new skit drop.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thank you. I don't want to see anything about Erica right now or speak on that because that is just preposterous what's going on with she. Because seriously, that's just ridiculous what we're seeing going on with Erica. That's another story we have to go jump on. Let's see here. Hi there, Sabrina. Hi, Marvis. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Tina says, I don't feel sorry for Shayla for Anthony. This is the beginning of Anthony and Shayla karma. Anthony already in our karma. Shayla already in our karma. But at least they're doing it gradually with Shayla. With Amber, she just going full blown karma. You know what I mean? But with this, so this is good. I like that Tamara is helping her to be financially responsible. Yes, Sabrina, I love that conversation between the two of them because Tamara says, you don't have the money saved? She says, no. She says, all right, when the part, I got you. So Tamara will help her with the rent. But she said to her, says, you know what, Shayla, when you start making money, I'm going to get a financial thing and we're going to do this together. You have to save money. But Shayla just go here and it come through here because she don't have no, she don't think she should save. A man should still be responsible to paying her bills. Although Iman dump her, she expect Iman to do the same thing like what Tamara is getting. It's not everybody like Wayne. I'm happy that she's waking up, but I guess she's not getting the lesson right now. But there's more to come, more downfall for Shayla to come, more downfall. Hold on here. Good morning, Master. Welcome in. Eklund says Erica is pregnant for the need to give up all birthday party. Will a big birthday cake, plenty candle. Oh, Lordy Lord. Good morning, Nata. Good morning. Sabrina says, please subscribe to Sharon Rika review. Thank you. And here, Nata says, all right. He paid her rent in that apartment, so that is his child, supposedly. He claimed to be so rich, he had a baby by a bird, and she spent money like one. Anthony should fight for custody. We've been telling him that, Nata, but he's not listening. He never listens to us. O'Neill tell him, Sharon Review tell him, Riri tell him, Dante, all of us tell him, but guess what? He is not taking our advice. It is what it is. So it couldn't have happened to a better people, Anthony and Shayla. I love this for Denisha. She's about to find out why Amber left for Anthony. Okay. And Anthony is such a prize now, right, Denisha? Of course, he's a prize. He's her prize. Come on now. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And Goddess says, good morning to Dee Fraser. And Eklund says, say it louder, Sharon. Same situation with Larry. Exactly. The same. The same, darling. The same. Hi there. And then Belinda says, he don't have to pay her rent. Okay. Either. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then Passion says, good morning, Sharon and everyone. And then Master says, Sharon, war start. Yes, darling, war start the blouse and skirt. My goodness. War start for real. Oh my goodness. I wonder if Denisha is gonna say to Anthony, Terrian. I wonder if Denisha gonna say you can't pay her rent. You think she has a place to say that? Terry.
Well, I don't think she has a place to say that, but I hope she just tell him, say, listen, man, you gotta go to court. You got to go to court and take care of this thing because The fact that she said, "Oh, you offered you, I need my rent to be paid, and I need the money to be Zelle now." I just that
Zelle or
entitlement,
cash? No, no. Remember
yeah,
the other part. Zelle or
our
cash? Which
cash,
one is?
no, and
No.
that part of whom she let him know that listen how this girl is talking to you, but it's crazy. You notice she has not told her mom yet that Iman leave her.
Don't you notice Angelina is missing in action?
Exactly. She haven't tell her mother that Anthony leave her, Iman leave her yet. But the same, and let me tell you how hypocritical Tamara is. The same man that you told her was no good for her, but
Mhm.
because she's in this bind now, you are telling her to go call him to pay this month rent, and you will get her after that. That's the hypocrisy with Tamara. You told Shayla not to deal with Anthony, but
Mhm.
now because she's in a bind, you're telling her to call Anthony.
Okay, let me say this for Tamara. I'm not taking off for Tamara, but what? When Tamara asked her, didn't you, you're okay, stop it. He's dumpy, don't call him anymore. So she said to her, says, did you save? Don't you have money? Didn't you save anything? She says, no. So the
Right.
reason why Tamara is kind of Shayla went and said, "Oh, I have to go call my baby daddy now," and it's so embarrassing. And Tamara says, "No, it's not embarrassing. You can talk to him. He can pay the rent." But she and then what she also said to her says, "I got you. I will help you," because she's living there, so she can't help pay half of the rent. So she'll have to go find the other half. You know what I mean? But but it is just teaching us. So I think the reason why Tamara said that is to calm Shayla down. But as soon as Shayla run into her room, Shayla decided to call Eman again and spaz out there. No, Eman stopped taking her call. He cut it off. He just went cold turkey. He just ripped that band-aid off. And that's it. He's done. It's over. You know? So she now is just running frantic. And instead of she coming, if you're gonna beg somebody to do something for you, why you gonna come on a demand? Like says he has to. He doesn't have to. He's giving you 10K for the kid. So if he's paying you 10K, you must can't find money out of that. The baby don't need all of that money. Pay your
Listen,
rent, pay your bills.
Sharon, Shayla need to get up off her blessed assurance and go find a job.
Exactly.
The other day she was telling Delisha, "Oh, you are a secretary." Well, at
Mhm.
least this secretary has her own place and her own job.
And she have to pay her own
And
bills.
she pay her own bills. It doesn't matter. I could have McDonald's. Going on your mother pets to go be a receptionist. Go get a job and stop depending on a
Or
man.
go be her father's the
Huh?
receptionist.
Go be somebody's receptionist. You don't have a decent and a honest money coming in. It's me? No man not take no liberty with me like that.
Exactly.
Absolutely none. I could have me say I don't care. Me I work for have my own. Because when you have your own, nobody can put you out. Nobody can tell you anything when you have your own.
Exactly. Well said, Terian. And Goddess says this. I got you. Are the same words he tells Denisha too. He got her. All of the men them so then got them. But remember what Amber says to Ernestine. I don't want nobody to have nothing over me anymore. I want to pay my own stuff. And Amber has their own money. And Amber thought, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So nobody understands the gravity of what's taking place here. Anthony don't have to. He already given her money for the child. So the same money we might give for the child can also pay for the light, the bill, the whatever. Now, soon as the money go in your account, you're gonna go spend, go get nails done, hair done, whatever else you need to sprint a van, going out every day, eating, dropping off baby here so I can go live a single life. Like says, I am rich when I'm not. And she need to work. All right. So
You
anyway,
know, the Bible says if you don't put your hand to the plow, you shouldn't eat.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. You
Her
shouldn't
mother
eat.
taught, and Nata says here, my mother taught my sisters and I to always have your own bank account and put money away for yourself. She said, because man can change and you don't want to be stuck. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well said, dear Nata. Well said, guys. Well said.
That's right.
Sabrina says Shayla can be a personal assistant to one of her friends. Exactly, but she doesn't want to work. She think her pum pum can carry her through life, but now it has show her says she says vintage. It's like vintage, fine vintage. It will never go out of style. Well, he man no want that no more. I guess you guys think Shayla pum pum use up and done for. Nobody no want that because Anthony over that. Him used to love the yes man, but him get Denisha now and it's all so. Shayla Pum Pum, no good no more. Don't you guys agree? It's a good double work. Oh my goodness. And then my MK says Anthony claims his wealthy man can't even give a decent life for his only son. MKE giving her 10K a month. He's paying Shayla 10K a
In
month.
paying Sheila, in taking care of
Exactly. He's taking
in
care.
Kai, he takes care of Kai. But Sheila want put her basket more than what she can have. She will put her basket above her knees.
Exactly. You're absolutely right, Terry. You're so right. But her mother, that you know, who we can't fault her mother. But Shayla, as a grown adult, we can't fault everything on them because when I grow up and you take the lessons from your growing up, you know, says you go on your own, you get your own. You pay your rent, you go work, you go to school, you take your education, you get a job, you pay your rent, you pay your bills. Even if a man come in there taking up the slack, you still have your own. Because baby, things change. But not Shayla. Guys, please hit the like button. We're seeing what's her name? Tina says we have 30 likes and we have 62 watching. Guys, please hit the like button. Thank you very, very much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and share also. Okay, so T, welcome in TM dash TH. Angelina has told her many times, many things. Perhaps she will listen to her friend. Angelina has told her many things. She never listened to nobody, TM. She never listens to nobody. And Miss Pink, hi dear Miss Pink, welcome. And Miss Pink said, wow, 10 grand is enough to pay her rent on her. Exactly. So what did she do the money? That's what, even the clothes where she wear no cost that amount of money. So what she do with that money? I tell you, I heard MK says is talker for so-called his girlfriend child. Yeah, he's taking care of his girlfriend child. That's why it says Denisha. I'm dying to see the next clip to see what Denisha is gonna say to Anthony and that.
Sharon, can I address MK?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
She said Anthony is a deadbeat father.
No,
He's
he's
good
not.
for nothing. He is not a deadbeat father. If you get 10K a month, him can't be a deadbeat. Him pick up Kai and him do Shayla, drop off Kai and do whatever. Because Shayla is not entitled to what the life she wants to live. She let Anthony feels that he's a deadbeat. Anthony is not a deadbeat father. He's
Yeah,
not a deadbeat father. You
yeah.
getting 10K when you are a deadbeat father, that means that you neglect the child, period. You know, do anything for the kid, you know, pay no child support, you know, pick them up, you know, do no visitation, you don't do any of that. And nobody can say Anthony's a deadbeat
A lot
father.
of people call him a deadbeat, but they don't
He's
understand
not.
why it.
He's
Okay,
not.
let me ask that question. Let me just fold it. Okay, go ahead, Terry, and continue. I'll just fold it.
Anthony is just a soft man. He's very soft, and because of his softness, people take him for, him simping and ways them that he is. But I'm just saying, if we know where Sheila lifestyle come from, remember say our mother said that's the lifestyle our grandmother used to live. And the grandmother used to do the same thing, use man for their money. And
Mm-hmm.
we see her come to do it. We see Angelina do
Mm-hmm.
the same thing, and we come back and see the Shayla come do the same thing, right? So again, we know Anthony is everything in the gospel that people say he is. But however, him just make Sheila take him for an idiot, and she used that baby as a pawn to control Anthony. That's all she does. Use him as a pawn.
Mm-hmm. That's why the mother wants him. Oh, I dear Annette. Sorry, sorry. Hold on. Mm. Sorry, my throat is dry. Yes. So here. Good morning, dear Annette. And if you're free, I'll just send you the link in your email. So I think it's much better for you to get it like that. You can come up and put your 2 cents in also. All right.
He's everything everybody else want to say. People can say he's not a deadbeat father. He is
Mhm.
not. As bad as he be, he's not a deadbeat.
Okay, so Annette is saying here, you're absolutely right. He's not. He's
He's
not a
not.
deadbeat. Well said, Terry, and well said, well said. Anthony is not a deadbeat.
No.
Right here. Hi Sharon, Terry, and Mads and chat family. I hope you're doing well today. Anthony better not pay sneaky Shayla rent. Okay, thank you for that. Guys, please hit the like button. And then Sabrina says, as a woman, we have to be financially responsible and plan for our future. I'm currently planning for my retirement when it comes. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well said, dear Sabrina. And a lot of people, awesome, darling. And Belinda says, karma time, Sheila and Anthony. And Tina says, please subscribe to Sharon Review. Um, thanks. Thank you, dear Tina. Kenyatta says she won't be crashing out too long and will save her. Well, let's see if he will, because I know there's gonna be another skit with Denisha setting him straight.
I really hope she do. I really hope she do. The thing about it is
Good
with
morning,
me,
Chance.
um, is the entitlement. That's
Mm-hmm.
my thing. The entitlement. She demands the money. And not
Mm-hmm.
to say, Anthony, I'm in a bind. And you might not, you don't have to tell him what you're going through, but you might say, Anthony, I'm in a bind. I'm asking you for if you can help me out this month so I can sort myself out. Then that would be a different approach.
Exactly.
You know what I
That's what
mean?
I'm
That
saying.
would be a different approach than you telling him, oh, he needs to pay, and you hold him off for a period of time and he should be lucky. Girl, she boiled me today, boy.
You're
Mm-mm.
right. Hold on there. So let me see if I can find it to put it on the screen here. Tina says 34 watching, 34 likes and 53. Right now we have 66 watching. Please hit the like button. Hi there, Shirley. I am for welcome in. Hold on here. They take advantage of Anthony because he doesn't have family. And
Exactly.
yeah, well said, well said.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, I wish people would just stop saying he's a deadbeat because he's not.
Okay, so Anata says Delisha told Amber yesterday that Shayla's lease is coming up to be renewed. So I don't know. Okay. All right. So Shirley says there, Shayla needs a job ASAP. A kept woman, no respect, a horrible lifestyle. Exactly. Welcome in on dear Annette. Good morning. How are you doing?
Oh, good afternoon,
Mm.
Sharon. Hi, Terry Ann.
Hi,
Hi,
Annette. Come
hi,
help your friend. Come help with friend. Come help him. Come help
hi,
him.
chat. Sharon and Terry Ann, I've just finished work and I saw the video. I saw the skit, and let me tell you, I am absolutely disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla, let me tell you something. You are in for a big surprise. I hope Anthony finally stands up and be a man and tell her where she should go. He gives her 10, I think it's 14,000 a month, yeah? Because he gives her the 10 grand and plus the 4 grand for the baby schooling. So,
Exactly. So
Yes,
14,000.
exactly.
and then Iman was paying, even giving her more extra. So you trying to tell me that you can't afford to pay your rent? Girl, listen, I'm not a fan of Denisha, tell you that straight. But one thing I am concerned about, and Anthony shouldn't even have to need Denisha to tell him. He should use his common sense
I'm
to know
telling you.
that it's not about Denisha saying, "Oh yeah, Anthony, you shouldn't do this." Anthony, you need to man up. You got something between your legs that's called two balls. Come on and use them. And I heard a
Exactly.
comment about somebody in the chat said that Anthony's a deadbeat father.
No,
I'm
it's not.
sorry. No, he's not. No, he's not. He has done the best by the baby. Yes, he's done a lot of different things within the skits and everything like that. But how do you say that he's a deadbeat father? Yes, Nancy, he is a weak man. I agree with you, all that, yes. But at the
Mhm.
end of the day, Shayla's out of order. And the fact that she wasn't even humble, not to say, you know what, I'm having a little bit of problems. Could you help me out?
Exactly.
You need to pay this money. Or you listen, Anthony, you're gonna lose more fans if you don't stand up to Shayla. And
I'm telling you.
I don't want it to be because of Denisha. I want you to think, no, Shayla, I am not doing it. I give you 14,000, pay your rent out of that. And now you need to go to court and get yourself the custody order because she's gonna continue to run rings around you. So you see everyone what Amber had to put up with? You see what
Hmm.
Amber had to put up with?
And
And
Denisha seed.
Denisha see. But like I said, I
Yeah.
don't want Denisha to get involved in it because to be honest, it's none of her business
It's none of
either.
your business either.
He needs to man up and come on, Country Wayne. I'm sick and tired of the way you let Anthony be so weak.
I'm
It's
telling you.
ridiculous.
It's
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 no,
it's just it's
It's
just
true.
sickening, man.
It
this is
is sickening.
this is entertainment, but you really have let all the men on the skits be so pathetically weak that it incenses me. I don't normally get that upset about things, but today, and when Sharon sent me, I says, "Yep, finished work now. I'm ready." Come on
Listen,
now,
Annette,
come on.
this morning I was all in my feelings. I'm not lying. When I saw her called him and said, I need my rent, I forgot that it was a skit. Boy, I forgot that it was a skit. I was like, Terry, calm down now,
Yeah,
calm
I
down.
get you,
I
Terry,
was
but
in
what?
my emotions today,
Yeah,
y'all.
no, it's
I sure
really
was.
no, no, no. Thanks,
Terry,
Goddess.
Hmm.
Goddess says it's
Terry,
Denisha's business now. I didn't Goddess, I don't really agree with that, but I hear what you're saying, right? Because she went back. Yes, I get that. But at the end of the day, Anthony is got to be the one to stand up and be a man
you're
and
right. You're definitely right, Janet.
tell Shayla, phone Shayla and says, listen, I give you X amount of money a month time. Use that and pay your rent. And we're going to be going to court to sort out between about Kai. The game is now stopping. I'm not playing with you no more, Shayla. It's too much. And again, what are we putting this power all over these women? Women, if you can't afford it, don't have it, right? Don't have it. If you can't afford it, live within your means and stop thinking that you're living above it. Come on. Y'all know I am not happy today. There's no smile on my face today. I want Anthony
Listen.
to man up. Me
Well
vex
said
today.
there. Well said there, darling.
Sorry,
Well
people. I'm a,
Listen, Eklin,
um,
I want to address Eklin. Eklin, I know it's a skit.
we know it's a skit, but
I
it's
know, but
reality as
I got
well.
in my feelings a little bit this morning. I
what did
really
I
did
say?
get, I
Mm,
did got in my feelings a little bit. I know
Terry,
it's a skit, eh?
what did I tell you guys? These kids, when these actors and actresses act these, and it's for
mm-hmm,
entertainment purposes, but they will
mm-hmm.
evoke human reaction for emotion from us. And that is what happened to you this morning because you can't
Yep.
believe, says Anthony is behaving like a thing still. And
Still,
you can't believe the disrespect that Shayla have. You
you,
can't have come to the man. She need to humble herself.
No, the
Why
fact
don't she
that
call her mother? Remember, her mother was high and mighty, says, "Oh, we don't need your money, Anthony." That's what she said to
Mm-hmm.
Anthony. We don't need it. We have businesses, we have
Yeah,
properties. And,
yeah.
and Shayla is dealing with an NBA player. Who are you
Mm-hmm.
dealing with it, Wayne? That's what she said to Anthony. So Anthony shouldn't do that right now. Anthony
I should.
already paying more than he has
Yeah,
to.
he does. You're
14.
right.
I forget about the foot. You never put them together. I mentioned
Yeah.
them. I said the
For,
10,000 and the 4,000, but I forget to just lump it together and
yeah,
said
for, yeah.
14,000 that woman I get a month time from
e-
Anthony. He
Exactly.
can more than pay her rent.
And that's too much anyway, because that baby, that does not cost that amount for
He's
or
not in university or college.
exactly. He's 2 years old, nearly 2 years old, and this is
Yes,
what the
next month.
game. And was it Deno? Sorry, I can't. Denisha, are you right to react? Has no right to react. That's not. He's not. She's not Anthony's wife. Yes, that's personally why I think Denisha needs to stay out of it. Just watch Anthony, Denisha. That's all you need to do. You don't need to make no comment and see what he does. Well, you know what? I just hope he does not send her any money. I hope he does not do that.
I
I'm
really
telling you, because I
swear.
just thinking, hold on a minute, are you for real, Shayla? This, and then she just has no manners or respect, and
Exactly. She have
that's
none. She had
how dare
demanded.
you?
She
She's
was so,
demanding.
listen, for that disrespect, Annette.
Yeah.
For that disrespect alone, I
Oh,
would not give. I would say, what to the money that I'm giving to you a month time?
exactly. Exact. What up to the 14,000 that I give you every month?
Listen,
Use that and pay your rent. And what does he say? Clock it, clock it. Use the 14,000 and clock it and pay your rent. And I'm, oh yeah, okay. Don't worry, I'm good, people. I'm just voicing it
but
today. I'm
but
good. I'm
listen,
good.
imagine you as a mother and you have a son and you get $14,000 a month,
And she
plus
Mm-hmm.
couldn't
where
save nothing.
Iman, plus Iman pay your rent and give you money, and you couldn't save not even a dime out of it to
Yeah,
show
but you know what it is? Because
nothing.
it's easy for her to get that money. If she had to work for it, then she would know to put some money aside. Tamara, and you're another one. I'm gonna deal with you. Mind
Hypocrite,
your business. Mind
hypocrite.
Mhm.
your business. Right? Stay out of, and actually you should be out of Shayla's house. If you want to help Shayla with the rent, that's entirely. Don't tell her to go and call her baby father, because she don't respect her baby father, and you don't respect even Wayne
Anthony,
yourself,
she
and
don't
you
respect
don't like
Anthony either.
Anthony. But now it's, oh yes, let's go and call your listen, Tamara, don't let me and you fall out, because I will deal with you as well. Don't let me and you fall
Ladies,
out
ladies.
today. Oh, I'm not. No, sorry, Sharon. It must be the what time of the month? Me not even know, but I'm just saying I am not impressed.
So
Okay.
yeah, bring out the pot for chat now, yeah?
Yes, may I bring out the pato chat? So hold on, bother me today. May I tell you my vex today? I'm not even vexed. I'm
You're so like the kids there when they're trying to speak Jamaican, what am I
vexed.
trying to talk to speak
But then
patois.
also
It's so funny.
I got the London accent as well. But I'm vexed. I'm listen, I'm vexed
I'm
today.
not vexed. I am not vexed. It's
But I'm
just
still having
because of
fun.
disrespect. She thinks she's entitled. She want
Yeah, but
more money than what the man I give her. So
yeah,
let
but
me tell you
listen.
now.
Hey.
Look how horrible this is. And I
Hmm.
know Amber Fan is gonna come and say, yeah, guess what?
They don't need to say
Anthony
anything.
wants to give Amber 4,000 a month. And look how much he might give Shayla.
Yeah.
14,000 a month. 5, 10, 14 a month
Hmm.
time. But they want to only give Amber 4,000.
Well,
Make that make sense.
you're right. You know what, Anthony? You better
He
pay.
deserves it. He deserves it. So
Yeah.
when I'm not feeling
Hmm.
sorry one bit for
Oh
Anthony, I'm
no.
not feeling one bit for what is the disrespect I don't like.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Nancy, I agree. Anthony is a dummy today, for real. Honest to God, he's absolutely just not right in his head. And
And
what is it with the beat? Tamara needs to give Shayla about 5K for the time she's lived there, skitland prices, and pick up her foot. Yeah, I hear that. But listen, like I said, yes, Shayla's getting the slow karma. You know, when you got a tire and it's punctured, you got a small puncture, she's getting this slow karma. Obviously, Anthony's getting
But
his as well. But at the end of the day, Anthony, you're gonna be paying every which way you go, because you're gonna have to pay Amber her money as well. You're gonna have to pay her money, because this is what Amber's had to put up with over the last years. Come on now. Yeah. But anyway, it's all good. I'm good. I'm good, everyone.
I got it out, so I'm good too. I'm good
Yeah,
now.
I'm
I
good
got it
now.
out.
I'll restrain back to my London accent now. No more
Yeah,
patois.
I'm good now.
Unless nobody doesn't upset me. But yeah. Okay.
I'm good now. I get it out once I
Yeah,
get
I'm
it
good
out.
now. I'm very
Okay,
well,
I
thank
need
you.
to address. I need to address this one here.
Mm-hmm.
He should look after his son and a mother of his child. I can't wait for Angelina to intervene.
Okay, who
Um,
said that?
I intervene with this mess. Okay, so MK,
Mm-hmm.
he's taking care of his child. If he wasn't
Mm,
taking care of his child, then Angelina can intervene. But she ever intervene and go put up her daughter because her
mm,
daughter soon not know where to live. You understand? Anthony is doing more than what he should. If he put
y-
himself on child support, then she would get the bare minimum, like Darren and baby mother is getting for their son. He's a rich man, and look where they live in the slum.
yeah,
Shayla is not living
exactly.
in the slum. So
Yeah,
people need to get it straight and get it correct. Anthony does provide for that kid. He does. He does.
he really
The
Yeah.
does. And
the
yeah,
only thing, Sharon, the only thing Angelina want is for her daughter to be in the Dalton estate. That's the only
Mhm,
thing, to live the life. She don't want
yeah,
anything else. That's all she
yeah,
wants.
yeah.
mhm,
Shayla to be Mrs. Dalton, but guess what? She will
Mm-mm.
never be Mrs. Dalton because there's only one Mrs. Dalton, and that's her
Exactly.
Amber
And her name is
Dalton.
Amber.
That's it.
Eklin, Eklin says, bring out the Caribbean accents, lady. I love it. I'm here for it. Yes, I
yeah, I love
understand
it
that.
too.
But anyway, all I'm saying, Shayla needs to get off her butt. I can use that. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, you can use it. Or
Yeah,
but yeah.
yeah. Shayla needs to get off her butt and get herself a job that she can provide for herself and her son. Now,
Oh, definitely.
it'll be interesting to see how this actually plays out because as
Yeah.
you see, Anthony, they're packing to go to Denise's family,
Yeah.
right? So it looks like he's not even going to tell Shayla about the fact that he's going to take the baby out of state. So we know there's going to be some big fuss. But it's just today, I just feel that at the end of the day, women, we have a responsibility. When you become a mother, you can't
Mhm,
still live that single life. Yeah, men can do that, but not mothers. Okay, so
mhm,
as a mother, it's your responsibility to make sure that your child or children are looked after in the best capacity. If you have the opportunity and you're married or you have a man that's willing to help contribute, or the father, that's fine. However, you still should know to keep something for yourself. Suppose something happens to the father and you don't have no money, what does that mean? At the end of the day, all I'm saying, the fact that Shayla does not have no respect for Anthony,
mhm.
that really turned me today. And
Yeah,
I'm
that hurt me
thinking,
too. But
I'm I want to see if Anthony really gonna stand up, because I said, who said that the balls he's got, they're weak? Yes, they are weak, but today he needs some Irish moss or something like that, or some Manish water to make sure
mhm,
stand up as a man. I'm really, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm
And
sure.
he pays her a lot of money because he doesn't even
mhm.
have to do that. 14,000 is a lot for a 2 year old. Come
Exactly.
on,
That could have more than pay my rent and everything. That could
exactly.
Sharon,
have paid my mortgage. I'm paying my bills. I'm still have money left over. Even buy food and still have a lot of dough left over.
Yeah, exactly.
To put
Yeah.
in the bank. Come
Sharon,
on
Mm-hmm.
now, Shayla, do better.
let me
Mm.
address Kenisha. I
And
think
then
her name
after
is
that, I
Kenisha.
like to address Shirley. I put it on the
Yeah,
screen.
Mm.
Kenisha says Shayla uses Kai and the trauma of the relationship with his father. And that
Mm-hmm.
is so true. That's the bait
Yeah,
she used because she
yeah,
know Anthony doesn't have his
Any
dad around.
backbone.
Right.
yeah,
She disgusts me totally too. And
yeah.
this is so disrespectful and entitled. It is
Mm-hmm.
time for Wayne to change Anthony's character. Enough is
Yeah,
enough. And that's what I
ex.
said this morning. I
Yeah,
said, when are they going to change his character? Because if you look at it and you look upon it as a real perspective, any mother here that has boy children, child,
yeah,
they
yeah.
would not want a woman to treat their child like that. Vice
Exactly.
Exactly.
versa with Amber. If you have a daughter, you would not want the man to treat her as though they're portraying Anthony to treat her. But
Yeah.
however, you can't sit and say this behavior that Sheila displaying is okay. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not okay.
you're right. Eklund. Did you want to respond to that other
Let
message,
me
Sharon?
respond to this one. Shirley
Mm-hmm.
says, Oh, we a good day in Skitland. I know, eh? Hit the like button and let's enjoy Pum Pum We're Out.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you so much,
Oh
Shirley.
my
That's brilliant.
goodness.
It
And
Shirley, unemployed,
yeah,
Unemployed,
unemployed.
yeah, this is the thing
we're
because
out, he gone. No useful no more.
she thought that hers is so sweet and delicious that it wouldn't, be required. But the men have told her we're not interested anymore. Eklund has just said next skit, Anthony's going to call Wayne and is going to tell him to pay because Kai lives there. Now that's another thing, Eklund. What I'm trying to say, Anthony doesn't need to call Wayne. Anthony doesn't need to listen to Denisha. Anthony needs to listen and sit with himself and say, right, that's it now, no more with Shayla, and make sure he uses a lawyer to get himself in court, because he needs to if he doesn't stand up today, then that's it for him and any relationship he has. Yeah. And again, this is a big if, Sharon and Terry and also the chat,
Mm-hmm.
Amber was to come back, she'd want to see that Anthony's is manned up. She don't want to see you still doing this foolishness. You understand me? So
Mm.
listen, okay, yeah, yesterday was really good, and I'm glad that I'm available to come up and share with Sharon and Terry and yourselves chat, because yeah, I need to let it out. I really
Yeah,
need
you
to,
do need to let it
I
out
need
for
to let
sure.
it. Nah, Sheila's not gonna. I hope Eklund Sheila does not win. I really hope. And Nata's just said yes, Annette. This is why Amber is gone. She often told him to give Sheila, he gives Shayla the power over her and their marriage. So right. When Shayla
Yes.
called the restaurant or the family business, Amber was so fed up. Yeah, and that's it. And this is not where we all know what Amber's gone through. But this is a viewpoint for Denisha to just sit quietly and watch how Anthony operates around Shayla. Yeah.
Well says there, and I have something to add to that too.
Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm.
Denisha was there, not Denisha, Delicia was there. I tell Amber, you said, oh, Shayla, lease is coming up for renewal. Remember, she also is in the same predicament Shayla is in. When Iman is same thing that Iman does to Shayla, he will do it to her too. So she
Yeah.
better be saving her money also. You know what I mean? Because
I,
at the same time, what goes around comes around. So if Shayla going down, to everybody gonna go down. Um,
yeah.
they're they're setting it up now for
Mm,
Delicia and Shayla to have her karma. So they're just doing it in stages. You know what I mean? But they never do that in stages with Amber. You're
now
sorry
Amber
to
got
say.
full.
But let me just read some comments here. Must be about
Yeah.
5 or 6 comments. All right, guys. So Shannon says, "Welcome in, Shannon, to Sharon Review Chat family. It's good to have you here. He's soft when it comes to Shayla. Everybody else get a kickback,
Yeah.
and that is so true. And he was uncomfortable. If you guys look at that scene, he was uncomfortable when he was talking to her because he has the phone and speaker, and you can see he shouldn't have had that. You know what? Anthony needs to grow 2 pair of balls, as you said.
Mm, yep.
Absolutely. He
Yeah.
needs to stand 10 toes down and be a man. Yes,
Mhm.
Stuart says, look here, I'm giving you 14K a month. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
destitute. And
Yeah.
furthermore, I take care of my child, so don't ever call me a deadbeat because I'm not. And if
You
you're
know
gonna,
what?
I am
Yeah.
gonna get custody of my child. That's what he has to
Mm,
do. Sign up.
exactly.
Don't
You
let
know.
Keisha get involved in this. This is his situation that he needs to take care of. And then
True.
he will take that power away from Shayla.
Yeah. Yep. True. I agree with you, Sharon. You see, Chat and Sharon and Terrian, Shayla is what you call worthless mother. She a deadbeat mother. She a that fear name. Me sorry. Anthony is not no deadbeat father. Me sorry. Me talk it again. Come on now, Shayla. You
Yeah,
a
man.
worthless mother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
Shayla.
man.
Let me tell you something. You're
Speak the
skittle,
Jamaican
skittle
patois.
girl. You're
Yeah,
skittle
man.
girl. That's why you don't know no better, right? Or what this girl? Me no business what you want say. Me I
Yeah,
talk to you straight. Me no like
Sharon.
you. Me no like your behavior.
Hey,
Oh,
they make the Jamaican come out on it.
yes. Yes, you
But
chat family. Yes, you are going.
I want to address Raquel. Sharon, the
Mm-hmm.
11:43 time, I want to
Mm-hmm.
address something with her. She said, There was a time when I was open to God has a planned process, hoping to see the Daltons reunite. However,
Mhm.
after this Shayla skit, I pray that God's plan is to keep Amber with Dave so she can be happy. Okay, let me address that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If you, Raquel, is standing on the word of God and it is God's plan, no matter what comes your way, you can't shift from the plan, right? And let me drive you an example, a good example of this scenario that you are talking about. You remember Abraham and Sarah? God had a plan for them, and God planned that he was going to make Abraham a father of many nations.
Mhm.
But she could not see that at the time. Yeah, because
Mhm.
at the time she was getting old and she could not conceive a child. But
Mm.
remember that God's plan does not determine what you do,
Mhm.
it determines on His timing.
Mm.
So the mistakes she did was trying to rush God's hand
Mm.
and send the maid in to have a child
Mhm.
with Abraham, right?
Mhm.
Because of impatience. So
Mm.
don't
Mhm.
lose hope with God's plan.
Mhm.
Mhm.
God's plan doesn't determine by what we do or what we say. You understand? So I just want you to be patient and hold on, Raquel, with
Yeah.
God's plan. Hold on.
Exactly.
This in
Yeah.
between here, whatever the plan is, it's in between here, the distraction, the everything that comes up. It does
Mm.
not derail the plan.
Mm.
Mhm.
You want
Yeah.
Amber to be happy?
So true.
That is fine. But
Yeah.
again, when it was God's timing, Sarah got the promise. And if
Mhm.
people were saying, if we look at it now in natural, at her age, we would have said, I am not having any kid, right?
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
if it is God's will, at my age now, next 2 weeks I'll be 51-year old. If
Mhm.
God
Mhm.
says, Terry Ann, no, let me not say that. Lord Father, cover me under the blood. Let me not say that. But just in case if anybody out there is waiting for a child and you might say it's you are too old for it,
Mm.
hang tight. It is not your timing. It is God's timing. So Raquel, I know it looks muddy now. As I said, I'm still
Mm.
sticking on God has a plan. And
Mm.
when you look at it, Anthony is reading it.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we can be only hopeful for Sharon.
Anthony is reading it, but what it says, God has a plan for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so just hang
Brilliant.
tight, Raquel. Hang tight, baby girl. Hang tight.
Well, as Carla, when she came up last night on on Sharon's show last night, like, which we know it's skitland law. So is it God's got a plan, skitland law? We have to see. But Goddess has just said, wow, grand dog sounds like talking God's got a plan. That's to your
Mhm.
grand doggy. Hi. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Lillian says, God, good morning, Sharon, Terry, and Annette, and the chat's good. Good word, Terry, and God has a plan. Well, that's right. We still have to be hopeful for that, but I'm just saying the devil is really active today because, as I said, Shayla's mouth. And then look at also, she was screaming and shouting on the phone in terms of Iman. Iman literally said, that is it. The end.
No
She had her
warning.
he just said that was it. I'm not paying. Wow. And you know what? As much as Iman has done X, Y, and Z in the skit, I gotta respect him for that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Got to respect him because he's no longer with Shell. Now, if he does ever turn up and go for the yes man, which I don't think he's gonna go there again. I think
He's
he's
done with
moved.
her. He's done. He's over that.
Yeah, I think he's over now. And she needs this because Shayla needs to get herself a job. Where is her dignity as a woman and as a mother? She hasn't got that. And yes, her own mother has taught her to be a particular way, but Shayla has her own mind. She's definitely over the age of 18, and she chose to go and go after her best friend's husband instead of
Mm-hmm.
me. That was her choice, because even the mother doesn't know what she actually did, right? So she made a choice, and then again, she decided to go for a ball player. Shayla's not in the same category as men like Anthony and Amon. And let's be real at the end of the day. Regarding Denisha, I believe Denisha's got her house in Miami. So I think
Miami. Mm-hmm.
Denisha financially, I think she's good. But it's always those ones who get the opportunity, like what Shayla's got, and still spend every penny and don't have nothing to look after herself and her son. Shame on you, Shayla, the character. I want to say that because the actress is doing it really well. Shame
Mm-hmm.
on you, Shayla, that you did not think to save your money so that you, if anything happened, you could look up. Because you know what, Shayla? I'm not wishing this on Anthony. If anything was to happen to Anthony, what are you going to do? What you going to do, love?
Exactly. That's really a good thing.
Yeah, what are you going to
Well
do?
said. Well
If
said.
anything happens to Anthony, what are you going to do? And remember, Amber is still married to Anthony. Everything will be regarding Amber, not you, not even
Exactly.
Kai, because Kai is still just nearly 2 years old. Come
Yeah,
on now.
exactly.
Yeah,
Let me address this. Well said, dear Annette. Well said. Well said. Well said,
yeah.
Terry, and also.
Okay,
TM says, I don't agree with Anthony telling Shayla's business to Denisha.
okay.
And you know,
K-
there's
You
certain
answer first, and then
things
I'll
share, and
answer.
then there's certain things you shouldn't really and truly. That's the mother of your child. She doesn't need to know everything, but they're showing us a different side to Anthony. Anthony never used to share, but now
Mm,
they're showing us that Anthony is learning, he's sharing. All right?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
he never did that with Amber. So we have to give him some little a little tiny bit applaud there for communicating with his partner because he never did that with Amber. Amber doesn't know nothing but he does with Shayla. Even when he was talking to Shayla, he would not have the phone and speaker with Amber around, but they're showing you that he's actually doing what he never did with Amber. So take that into consideration, guys.
yeah. Can I
And then
just add to
said,
that one, Sharon? Just wanted to
pardon
add
me?
quickly. Can I just add quickly to what you just said?
Yes.
Okay, so this is for Denisha to hear. She needs to hear what Shayla's doing, but I'm saying she doesn't need to react, right? Because Anthony probably wouldn't say anything unless the phone was on loudspeak. But because she's getting a front seat view to hear how Shayla interacts with Anthony and how he interacts with her. So I'm
Hmm.
glad that he had it on loudspeak so she can hear. That's just
Yeah,
my
that's a
opinion.
good take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharon, can I address Nancy B?
Yes,
Wayne,
man. All right, ahead.
Bestie, Wayne is not setting up Shayla and Anthony to get back together. No, he's not doing that.
Anything is
Mm,
possible in Skitland.
it's
I
Listen,
want to
true.
rule it out, Terry, and don't say that we don't know. We're not the writer. But right now,
Lord have mercy. If
the
he
reason
does,
why
I'll
they're
be
saying
sick
that
to my
because they don't
stomach.
want him back with Amber. We do not know what Wayne's gonna do, but they already know what they're gonna do, right?
Yeah. And I
So
know I
we're
keep
just going to speak on what we see. We're gonna pick up the nugget from what
Oh
we are
my
seeing,
God,
and
that would
that's it.
sick me.
We're gonna call a
yeah,
spade a spade.
yeah.
Anyway, Sharon, I gotta go.
Thank you, darling. Thank you
Okay.
for being here.
Bye. I'm
I'll
All
see
right.
you
gonna,
later at 5 or
Yeah.
4:30. I'll see what time.
yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of things today. I'm off today. Today's my photo shoot for my
Oh
birthday.
yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. So
oh, it's
maybe
your birthday.
So
When's your
no,
birthday, Taryn?
my birthday is the 12th of August, but I won't be
Oh,
here. I'm going on vacation. So
guess
okay.
where she's doing. She coming
um
to Canada.
I'm going to Canada
Oh,
for
you're
my
gonna see
birthday.
Sharon. You're gonna see Sharon.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
So
Sharon, you see what you're doing. You're getting all of us to come over and see you. Oh,
so
that's
I know
I
it.
leave next Wednesday, but however, my son is taking me to do a photo shoot for my birthday.
oh, that's
So
Oh,
lovely.
he's here to
Okay.
pick me up. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get ready. So
Okay. All right.
talk
Well,
to
you
you
enjoy
guys,
yourself.
chat.
Yeah.
Talk
Take
to you
care.
guys. All right, bye.
Take
Bye,
care.
besties. All right, bye, everybody. Enjoy.
Yeah.
all
Take
right.
care.
All right,
Thank
bye
you, dear
Yeah.
bye.
Terrian.
All right, bye
Thank
bye.
Oh.
you, thank you, thank you. Kenisha
Okay.
says, well says there, have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Enjoy your photo shoot, baby girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, Ali,
Yeah, Nancy says Anthony's not over Shayla. We'll have to see, but yeah.
he's over her. The reason why they're saying that they don't want him to go back to Amber. So we do not know what the writer gonna do. So
Yeah.
we are not gonna speak on that. Right now this morning. This segment is for Shayla,
Mm-hmm.
Denisha, and Anthony, and that's all about it too. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what it does later, and we're gonna come
Oh.
back and we're gonna speak on it. Kenisha, I said, Shayla, use this guy. Oh yeah, you guys read that
Mm-hmm.
already. What Wildeberg says. Wildeberg says, what if Angelina is taking her money? Shayla is a single-minded child.
Well,
Well,
if that's up to her, then if she wants to let her mom control her money, but she's getting enough money to look after herself. I think that's what we're trying to say. More
mm-hmm,
than enough. 40 14,000 a month.
mm-hmm.
Come on now, that's a lot of money, and that can pay so much, as Sharon has described. Sharon, I just wanted to say there's a message from Nata. She says Candice just collected her 1,000 from Chase, so I guess the podcast will be starting very soon.
Yeah,
Maybe
let
then
me give
she'll
her
be
a round
earning
of applause.
her money. Yeah, you were always
Hold on.
supporting her.
You know what? You see, just what I tell you guys. Remember,
Yeah, you said she
I
was
have to
going
go
to
do
do
a review on that. I have to review that
it. Yeah,
skit.
I didn't know there was
Remember when
going
it
to
just
be.
got started the podcast? Remember we voted here and Sharon
Mm,
review. Didn't we
yeah,
say we want Candice to win? And I know
yeah,
Candice gonna come out on top. Wasn't
yeah.
I right?
Yes, you were right. Definitely. Sharon did definitely say that.
And
So,
people was said no, she wasn't. She not gonna get it done. And even Delicia was trying to throw off soft. That's why I
mhm.
says watch this skit.
Yeah,
Watch this skit.
the skits do
And pick
tell
up your
you.
nuggets. Pick
Yeah.
up nuggets, and then we call a spade a spade. But you know what? We have to give ourselves a round of applause
Yep. I'm
because
just hoping. I'm
she's gonna
hoping.
come out. She's gonna do a good job, and it is look. I love the chair. She even made me want to go get a chair. So when
Oh,
my stuff
okay.
is all situated here in YouTube, I can go get one of those swivel. You just sit on it and it just spin here when you get up. I just love the chair. Oh my
Okay.
goodness! I can't wait to see the reveal. Who
Yeah.
is ready for the reveal of the podcast?
Yeah, we're gonna listen. We're gonna look forward to seeing that. Nancy saying mark it down, Sharon. Anthony will go back to Shayla and cheat. Okay.
She will not. He will not.
Yeah, we're hoping that he does
If you're
not.
watching, if you guys are watching it, Anthony is over Shayla. He
Yeah,
is
he
over
does.
Shayla. That is
Yeah,
why he's sharing. So
yeah.
as we tell you guys before, Anthony is Denisha is in Anthony life for a reason, and he's
Mm-hmm.
learning. You can see a difference. It doesn't phase Anthony with what's going on. Yes, he felt sorry for her, and then also, Davis also is a lesson for Amber. We do not know if these people they're gonna separate them permanently or what. But right now, in Skitland law, Dave and Amber is together, as I tell you guys before. And also I says Anthony and Denisha is together, but we do not know what God plan is. God's plan is
Okay.
for Anthony and for Amber, but we do not know if it's for the Daltons.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so we're gonna
yeah.
watch it, we're going to review it,
Okay.
and we're not going to assume anything, but we're just
Yeah.
going to speak on what we
And
see.
what we see, yeah, what we can interpret. Yeah. And
Exactly. And Anthony is over Shayla.
yeah,
The yes
that's
man is
what
not
I see.
working.
Yeah, from what I see, I think he is over her.
Yeah,
Nancy
somebody
just
see
said,
it too. The body language, everything. Only
yes,
thing he felt bad that he's talking about Shayla business in she's on the speakerphone.
yeah.
Denisha is hearing and he's feeling uncomfortable because that call should have been taken in private. Whatever
Mm,
he wants to share in to Denisha is okay, but you're speaking to your baby mother.
yeah.
Denisha doesn't need to hear that. Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Yeah, Nancy's just made a comment. She says, on the porch, he had Shayla on the speakerphone for the birthday party. Amber heard how Shayla talked to him like a dog. Yes, I do remember that,
Yeah, we remember that.
Nancy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah, but the reason why I think that does that is for us, the audience, hear what is going on the
Yeah.
conversation. Okay,
Exactly.
that is why they're using the speakerphone. Yeah, so
Mm,
keep that in mind. So when we're reviewing it, we have to remember that's why the speaker is on the speakerphone, because we, the audience, also need to hear what Shayla is saying.
okay.
So with
Right.
that being said,
You
we
done
have come
to
to
the
the end of
end.
our life, guys.
Oh gosh. Thank you, Sharon, for the link.
You're welcome. Don't
Chat. I
worry.
hope you understood everything I said in my patois accent.
No, you said beautifully. They're from the Caribbean, majority of them, so they know, they understand it. You sound beautifully. I want you to dive into your patois language next time too. All right,
Okay.
guys.
All right.
It's
Take
a
care,
beautiful
everybody.
day
Yes,
in
Sharon. It's a
Atlanta.
beautiful,
It's a
a
beautiful
beautiful
day
day
in
in
SkitLanta.
SkitLanta.
All
It's a
right, guys.
beautiful
Please
day.
like, please share, please subscribe,
Right.
and remember to hit the like button on your way out. Bye for now,
Right.
guys. I'll see you
Take care,
later.
everybody. Have a
Yeah, I'll see
nice
you
day.
later. Bye now.
See you later. Bye. Bye.